Hey guys! Happy Vlogmas Day 5 and Friday today for me. I haven't vlogged much today. It's already 5. We've been just rushing with orders so we could send some out today before the weekend. And my mom, she's so sweet. I had been talking to her about the stuff that I wanted to do for Cozy and um, all that stuff. So she gave me an Apple Pencil for Christmas. She's so sweet. So I got an early Christmas present today. Went to buy it. Ta-da! So now my sister can keep my old one, so her and her girlfriend can use it, which is awesome because they both are into illustration and graphic design and everything. So it's amazing that we both get to have one now. And yeah, so today, oh, I also bought paper to set on my planner finally. I didn't do that yesterday because we were just working on orders and stuff. Plus I wanted to get, like, we just had copy paper, but I wanted to get paper that was a little bit thicker. And I could have ordered it online, but there's like a little bookstore, like a family-owned, like office supply store down the like 5 minutes away from here, and I like buying stuff from them because they're just really sweet, and I like their shop. So, since we went out today to get the Apple Pencil, I stopped by and bought the paper. So I think tonight, I'm just gonna move to bed. I think I'm gonna done with being on the desk. I've been on the desk all week without a break. So I think I'm gonna get in bed once I'm done printing. I'm printing the Justinian printables that I got. So this is the pink bow list. This is the first one I printed. And I'm printing this out, and then once I'm done printing, I will move to bed and probably assemble all of this in bed and maybe play around. I think I want to get a mood board going for the changes that I want to make to Cozy, because I decided I'm changing a couple of things. First of all, I'm deleting pretty much every listing in the shop. $1 Wednesday, the collection's changing. That, you know, we change it every January. So it's just time to change it. But also, I kind of want the entire shop to be hand drawn and hand lettered. When I first started selling on Etsy, I started because I was learning how to do hand lettering and illustration and stuff, and that's how it started. And then over time it became a little more businessy and less creative, and I kind of missed that part of it. And our big ticket items, like, well, not big ticket, but like our bigger sheets that are not $1 Wednesday stuff, they don't sell that well, really. So it's not like we would be like getting rid of a large part of our income or anything by changing those out. So I think it would be more special if they were exclusive, all exclusive to our shop. And so that's one change I'm making. The change I'm making to $1 Wednesday, aside from like the palettes and whatever that we change every time that the collection switches for the season, is that I want to try to have those patterns be hand drawn as well. So I have to figure out what I want to do with that. What I want, because we have, for $1 Wednesday, we have one pattern that's available every week, and then a couple color palettes that are available every week, and then some patterns and some colors change every Wednesday. So I want to get the pattern that will stay for several months. I definitely want to make sure that that one is like really worked and thought out and stuff. So I want to start thinking about that, and I want to make a mood board to see what kind of palettes I want to have for next year. And yeah, another thing that we are working on is that we've wanted to start this for a while, but we just haven't. We want to start a monthly subscription. So it will be, no, anyway, it's going to be a very simple monthly subscription. It's not going to have, for the time being, like eventually we would love to have like washi tapes or enamel pins or anything like that created. But I think that's kind of why we haven't started the subscription, because we overthink it and kind of make it too complicated from the beginning. So it's just too much of an investment and everything, and too many products that we just don't have experience with. So I just want to start, which means that we're just gonna have stickers. We're probably gonna have like it's probably gonna be functionals, not a kit, although I'm not sure yet about that. But yeah, so that's also exciting, and I also have to like make some plans for that and figure out how many sheets would go in, and if we do want to do a kit or not, and if we're doing a kit, if we want to do like have more than one size kit that people can choose from or anything like that. So yeah, those are the changes coming to Cozy in 2021, and we're very excited. And now that I have this, I can start working on the $1 Wednesday stuff, thinking about the pattern, and also if I'm deleting every product, I have to, draw a lot to have the shop not be completely empty come January. So yeah, I gotta get on it. And what was another thing I wanted to change? I just thought of it, and then it went away. Another Wednesday. Wednesday. Oh! I'm trying to think. So I know that people like the Wednesday format, because before we tried foil Fridays, and that didn't work as well. People didn't like it as much, so that's why we went back. So I definitely want to keep it as like Wednesday being the day that like new releases come out and everything. But I'm trying to think if maybe it should have a different name, so that maybe it doesn't have to be just like $1 Wednesday stuff. It can be like bigger sheets, but that are also at a discount, or like stuff like that. I don't know, other items or whatever, to make it a little broader. And I'm also thinking, because Cozy only sells foil items at the moment. We have sold non-foil items before, but we always keep coming back to like being only foil. But I feel like if we're gonna have all stuff that's exclusive and hand-drawn and hand-lettered, maybe now would be a good time to introduce some stuff that isn't foiled, and also that would give us a chance to maybe experiment with getting some sticky notes made or stuff like that. Because getting that kind of stuff made with foil, first of all, it's hard to find a manufacturer, and second of all, it's incredibly expensive. So if we already had some items in the shop that weren't foiled, then we could play around with getting that kind of stuff made maybe in the future. So yeah, lots of changes happening. It's kind of exciting. I figured I should take this time when orders are a little bit slower to, put it to good use and spend some time illustrating and coming up with new ideas and plans and all that stuff. I'm feeling a lot better today. I budgeted yesterday, and we can cover like the essential expenses, so that's all we need. Honestly, if the worst part of 2020 for us financially is that is financially a word? Connor?
What?
Is financially a word?
Yes.
Okay. If the worst part financially for us in 2020 is that, 1 month we pay our credit cards and our car late or something like that, then honestly we should count ourselves very, very lucky, and very, very grateful. So
Less, yeah, absolutely.
yeah. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not gonna think about that anymore. Honestly, I've thought about how this year has been just a lot for so many people, and we've been so lucky that we get to do this. And honestly, like, the support that we've gotten all year has been amazing. I can't complain. I definitely can't. And 1 or 2 low months isn't gonna break us. We just have to get through it and figure it out. There's nothing else we can do. So yeah, we're gonna be working on a lot of really positive, really fun stuff for the new year. and I'll take you with me. Hey guys! So I didn't finish the vlog last night because I wanted to show you how the planner came out with daylight. So I made a few different sections and I used the artwork from one artist for all the tabs, so it would be just, you know, so it'll match a little bit. So the first tab is this Love to Hustle one, and it has the yearly overview, and these are everything like inside, like all the sheets of the planner are from Designing Printables, by the way, just in case, and they're all A5 size. So I have the year there, and then I have these like bow checklists. So that's the first section, and then I have this second tab. Just Mr. Burger, so cute is that? Oh my god. And this is the monthly overview, so this is all the months for 2021. And then we have this makeup cover, like skincare cover. And it has the weeklies, and for the weeklies I made a bunch of copies. We actually have, there's 6 months, there's 6 months in the planner, but I also made the other 6 months, and I'm going to keep that in here because I don't want to really be doing this all the time because it took forever. I mean, it was really fun, but it took forever. So if I run out on like a week that I'm like super busy or something and I won't have time to do it, I don't want like my planning system to like, you know, disappear because I don't have time. And then I also did the same thing with the dailies. I couldn't make the dailies for the whole year because I ran out of paper, but at least I made a bunch of extras. And then this next cover says all I see is magic, and this has the dailies. And I'm actually going to start using, because the weeklies and the dailies are undated, I'm actually going to start using them now. Since I'm gonna be planning all the stuff for the 2021 cozy release, I want it to all be in one spot with next year's information. And also, I just want to start using my new planner. So, so I actually already started using this and the little bow checklist of the beginning. And then we have this one. It says Bloom Baby Bloom, and it has like a flower and tea shop. Super pretty. And this one has a bill tracker. So there's a sheet for each month, and then you say how much it is and blah blah blah, and whether you've paid it or not. One of my I really like, I'm gonna talk about this more in another video probably, but one of my goals for next year is to kind of be a little more financially responsible. Like, I know like all of my habits aren't just gonna randomly change just because it's the new year, but you know, if we are thinking about goals, one of my goals is to just be a little bit more financially responsible. So hopefully that'll help, so I actually pay things on time, because I just always forget when things are due. I don't have it written down or anything, so I never pay attention to it. And then this is the last tab, and it says girls have superpowers, and it's just grid paper, which I actually printed from her weekly setup for the A5. The first 2 sheets are grid, so I just printed a bunch of copies of those first 2 sheets. And yeah, that's the planner, and it has 2 pen loops, so I'm actually going to keep my Apple Pencil here and my pen for the planner, which is really nice, so that I can just take like my iPad and the planner and have everything in one spot. And yeah, and I actually started using the Apple Pencil last night. I'm taking a Skillshare class on how to draw the female body, and I'm having a lot of fun with that. And what I've decided to do is, because I haven't been drawing for a really long time, since Cozy didn't have hand-drawn stuff, and it takes up pretty much all my time, I just haven't been drawing in a really long time. So I don't want to start drawing the new Cozy collection right away. Here, I'm going to turn you guys. So I don't want to start drawing the Cozy collection right away, because I'm out of practice, so I want to practice illustration a little bit more before I start that. So I thought, from all the changes that we're going to do, I could first start working out how many sheets the sticker subscription is going to have, and what kind of designs I want in there, and what's going to change each month, if it's going to be a theme or if it's just going to be colors or foils or whatever. So I want to like figure that out and have a plan for that, not necessarily the designs, but have a plan and cost it out and all that stuff. And the patterns, like the hand-drawn patterns for $1 Wednesday, those have to stay really simple for them to work the way that we use them, because they have to just be like just in black, so they can foil, and very simple shapes because they're going to be small and all that. So I can actually start working on those right away, because I'm like, I can do that right now. I don't have to like illustrate for it really. It's more like doodling. So yeah, I'm gonna start with those things, and I'm probably gonna work on that a little bit this weekend. I do have some orders to print, but after that I'm gonna be working on that, so I'll take you guys along. And that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.